Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Jennifer Squires and today we're going to take a look at how I made this DM screen out of photo frames and popsicle sticks. So the first thing I needed to do was to chop off all of the rounded edges of my popsicle sticks because I want them to lay like a wooden tavern wall. That's the vibe I'm going for and I can't do that with rounded edges. The next thing I did was to deconstruct my photo frame, so I'm pulling off the stand and taking out the backing of my photo frame. The plan is to use this glass piece on the back of the photo frame, kind of like a whiteboard, and then use the wooden piece that comes in the backing, moving it to the front and basically tiling our popsicle sticks all over it. So I'm just going to use a pretty strong wood glue and thickly paste them down and just lay them up. I am going over the edge, but I can trim that later. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I have all 3 photo frame backings done. I'm using 1 8x10 and 2 6x8 inch photo frames. So the next thing I'm going to do is use this pretty coarse nail file and I'm just going to give a quick sand to all the photo frames so that the paint has some kind of tooth, something to grab into so that it sticks better, because these photo frames have some sort of satin varnish on it, so I don't want the paint to bubble or peel off. And I'm just going to paint these with a solid black undercoat with acrylic paint. So for this I'm cutting up some EVA foam. I'm going to use these as my hinges. It'll make more sense when you see them being put in place, but I'm going to paint these the same way that I paint my photo frames. I'm just using the bronze copper mix and black acrylic paint and doing the second coat on all of my photo frames. I also gave the same painting treatment to my EVA foam, and now I'm getting some just the straight brass coppery paint on a scrunched up paper towel and kind of patting it on to give it that kind of crinkled, weathered, metallic look. I'm also doing the same thing to a whole bunch of googly eyes that I stuck to a popsicle stick and painted. So these are going to act as my rivets. I'm kind of going for the whole wrought iron vibe. Here I am mixing a little bit of wood glue, black paint and the brass copper metallic paint and water to create a wash, because I kind of want to darken or stain, if you will, the popsicle sticks to make it more aged wood and give it a more kind of grungy tavern feel. Okay, so it is time to assemble things together. So I'm placing my tavern wall side first into my painted photo frame, a white sheet of paper, and then the glass. Now the glass and the white sheet of paper side will be facing me, and the tavern wall side will be facing the players. Now it is time to add all of the fun detail-y little bits. So I'm going to start by adding the EVA foam hinges, the little, what are they called, the little handles that I've made out of resin, these little raven skulls, and I'm going to use the little popsicle stick googly eyes for rivets everywhere. And I'm just attaching this EVA foam on with a thick coating of wood glue. And to stick the little raven skulls on, I'm going to use this 5-minute epoxy to stick the resin to the wooden painted photo frame. Now for the googly eye rivets, I'm just going to use super glue to stick them to the wooden photo frame border and the EVA foam hinges. Now for the design in the middle, I have this lino cut D20 stamp, so I thought I might thickly paste it with acrylic paint and kind of stamp it right on there, but it doesn't exactly stick or take very well, so I ended up just using it as a reference and painting it on by hand. And here it is, all completed. I'm really proud of it. I think I feel a little bit more prepared to run a one-shot with my kids. The only thing I didn't film, because it took a few tries, with these hinges you're seeing right here. I ended up using some faux leather vinyl and some 5-minute epoxy. But other than that, I'm so gosh darn happy that this worked out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you don't like it, I'd like to hear that too. Share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.